it's it makes a difference. I don't think that you can live a long and happy life if you don't have some positive characteristics. I don't think it's possible. Maybe you can live for a long time, but you are not happy about things, and you can see on people's faces whether they are happy or not. You can see it.
Yeah.
You can, it's there's two basic faces that people have. It's either an open hand or a closed fist. And you can see it in people's faces when you can see people's faces that are like, there's the stress and the pressure and the anger. It's all inside them. And then you can see people who are open and relaxed, and it's not a problem for them. And we will find the answer. We will find the solution. It's okay. And it's visible in people's actions. That's it, and it's most visible in when you watch the news on TV or something like that, and you see people talking, and most of the time it's not open and natural. Most of the time it's all negative. It's negative body language, it's negative words, it's negative expressions, it's negative actions. It's and the crazy thing is that's not representative of life, because 80 to 90% of things are positive on a daily basis. Most things are positive for people in their day. You get up, you put on your clothes, you have a shower, you eat breakfast, you go to work, you've got things that you want to do, you do them, 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever, you do the things during the day. Most people have constructive, productive days. And they are mostly successful. Now, some people experience a lot of success, some people a little bit of success, but it's still success. And the great thing about success is there's no limit. There's no limit. It's almost like happiness. There's almost no limit to how happy a person can be. And that there's no limit to how successful a person can be, because it's not a physical sort of quantity. Yeah, just because you have more success does not mean that I will have less. It doesn't mean that at all.
Yes, I understand.
Yes. So it's an unlimited principle. It's an unlimited possibility, and most of the time, in most people's days, most things are successful. It's usually just little things that don't work. It's usually little things that happen. You get in your car, you start your car, you drive your car, you go somewhere, but there's no place to park.
Yes.
Because there's no place to park, there's no place to park. But that's a small part of a big picture. Because just the fact that the car works is amazing, right?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, and so I think it's interesting that that a lot of information which is pushed in newspapers and films, it's just negative. There's not a lot of happiness in the media. There's a lot of fear and bad health and cancers and new virus and this bad, and there will be one accident on the road, one.
Mm-hmm.
10,000 cars, maybe 100,000 cars, one accident.
Mm-hmm.
And that one accident will be on the news.
Mm-hmm. Yes, of course.
All the other positive things, there's no
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
news for them.
Mm-hmm.
So it's again interesting that the power of that to make a difference in people's days, in people's world. If you can surround yourself with, I think if you surround yourself with positive people, it makes a big difference to your level of success in life. I think positive people will pull you up, and negative people will pull you down.
Yes, of course.
And this is, this applies to all areas of life. It's in business, it's in learning, it's in health as well. It's everywhere, and we we don't think about it a lot, but it's there. It's there. It's like somebody said to me last week. They said, "You need more clients," and I said, "Yes, I know, but at the same time, I'm happy." Right, and maybe more clients will make me happier, and maybe more clients will not make me happier. I don't know, right? I try to be positive, but I don't know, right? But the investment in positive relationships for people is very important, because you want to be with people who give you energy. Because we all know the opposite situation, right? We all know the opposite situation. When you have a conversation, you need two people with energy, and the energy comes together when you have a great conversation. It's great. If you have only one person with energy, they get tired. They get tired, and again over a long period of time, it makes a big difference over a long period of time there. So the power of positive mindset, growth mindset, what I call unlimited mindset, which is there's no limit to success, there's no limit to happiness. It's you have to go out and see what you can build and see what you can make. So it's easy to say, difficult to do. Yeah, it is. There's we see in the world around us, there are a lot of possible problems. The little bits are very important. The little bits are very important because everything big, comes from small parts. The week is days, the days is hours, the hours is minutes, the minutes is seconds, and so like the experiment that I did with Yanka, it's if you can have a positive day, then that if you can have more positive moments, make a more positive day.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have a more positive day, then you have a more positive week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And everything grows, and everything grows.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we stopped using the word okay in our conversations,
Yes.
because okay is a neutral word,
Mm-hmm.
and we use the word excellent
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
or fantastic or wonderful.
It's better.
And when you are when you are honest about it, it is better. It's better to do that, because it's, it makes you happier. People smile
Mm-hmm.
more,
Mm-hmm. Of course.
and that's really important. People that people forget that little things make big differences.
Mm-hmm.
At the same time, it's the little things that kill as well, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
So they are so that they are very important, I think. And it's I I don't think that happiness is more important than practicality. I think you have to be happy and practical
Mm-hmm.
about it at the same time, which means understanding that everybody's perspective of happiness is not exactly the same.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so um, there's an understanding that you need, a tolerance, but
Mm-hmm.
um, it's the difference between what job do you want to do
Mm-hmm.
and who do you want to be.
Mm-hmm.
Because the job creates the character and so limits possibility. But the character can create the job, and the number of jobs are unlimited. And so it's much more open. And I think with young people, very often people ask them, what do you want to do? What job do you want to do in the future? And I think it's the wrong question,
Mm-hmm.
because the right question is, who do you want to be? Because it doesn't matter so much what you do. It matters more who you are. Because if you're a doctor and you're not a very nice person, it's not going to be very helpful to people. Yeah, the same with teacher. If you're a teacher and you're not a nice person, it's not going to help anybody
Mm-hmm.
in that kind of situation. So it's much more important to develop the right character than it is to develop the right skills. But skills are still important. But character is at a higher level. I
Yes.
think it's an elevated, and when you look at school is all about skill. It's not about character.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing about character in schools, and that's a mistake in
Yeah.
my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
And if you look at the expensive schools,
Mm-hmm.
they have the character building
Mm-hmm.
courses. They have the success courses, the excellence courses. They have that element there. The leadership.
Mm-hmm. Your new book.
Dun, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. Which is my new book will be out next week.
Mm-hmm.
On my birthday, I plan to
Mm-hmm.
put
15th.
it, yeah, on the 15th, to put it out
Mm-hmm.
on my birthday. And
Mm-hmm.
it's is, it's part of that other way of thinking. It's about getting to the next level of thinking in everything that a person can do. So it's part 2. I want three part. The first book, Principles for Leadership. The second book, The Laws of Leadership. And the third book will be at the end of this year. Will be a third book. Yeah, I want 3 books. There will be a third book at the end of this year. But I don't know what will be in the book yet. I don't know. I started writing the third book, and I don't know. I don't know the direction that it will take, but it will be about leadership. It will be about leadership. It might be more about the emotions and the characteristics and the feelings than the first books. It might be more about character and habit and controlling your emotional state. It might be more orientated towards character, maybe the character of leadership or something like that. I don't know yet.
I wish you big success with your work.
We will see, step by step.
Yes.
Step by step. It all takes time. It all takes time. It's the aim of my work is to make a footprint. That's what I want to do. The aim of my work is to make a footprint. Something that is visible to people. Something that is visible to people, and hopefully for a longer period of time. Hopefully it will be hopefully it will be like a dinosaur footprint, right? Something like that. But we will see how it evolves over time. It's a big achievement to do 2 books in 1 year. Is
fantastic.
Is a lot of work. So and this is just the start. This is just the start. I have a vision of 5 years and 10 years where where everything will be. But we will see.